Last time on the Broken Crown, our intrepid adventurers were locked in combat with a monstrous Remoraz. Along with their insectoid allies, they defeated and destroyed this savage beast. As the sun sets on the world around them, they begin their trek back with a new trophy in tow. Back to the civilization that is Fernhaven and the stables where hopefully they will be able to get their just rewards. So as you all start heading back, it's about a mile, 2 miles or so that you have traveled to get here. So it's a little bit, maybe 20, 40-minute jaunt back towards the ranch. The sun is just barely giving off like the rays of reds and purples along the cloud line, just as it dips below the horizon.
So, this is the thing that we killed. Yes. This is the thing that was bothering the horses.
Obviously.
Yep.
Not Theris. This is the thing that was bothering the horses.
Yes, not
Yeah,
Theris.
of course. Why would I think not?
Not Theris. This is the thing that was bothering the horses.
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
You're correct.
Okay, good.
Maybe I should bring up all the other little guys around.
No. That we leave
I know.
Snips out of this.
Snips.
I didn't know his name was Snips.
So as you guys continue to walk, as you start to get closer, you notice that the flickers of what look like little pin lights at first. And as you're getting closer, you do notice that there's a line of these lights that seem to kind of correspond with the fence area of the ranch. And as you get closer, you guys can see, despite the fact that it's in the dark, you can see that these are probably little torches that have been erected on maybe one every couple of posts along this fence line, kind of going out pretty decently far, kind of covering the entirety of the of this area. The house and barn have more of these lights are a little bit lit up. You can kind of generally get a vague idea based on your distance of what looks like at the front of the kind of on the porch. It looks like there's some figure there. Off to your right, to the east, you can see the kind of the low din of what is probably Fernhaven, kind of off the ridge. Again, kind of just giving us a general idea of distance. The gates of Fernhaven, right? That fence line that you had seen on your way out is maybe like 200 yards or so away, so not terribly far. And you can kind of see that kind of off in the distance there. And then the light behind that is creating that little bit of kind of light pollution that a small settlement might give out in the dark. Looking up, the sky otherwise is bright with stars, constellations. And you guys continue to walk towards the main house, or which direction are you guys going?
To deliver the head to the main house.
Yeah.
Interesting. They already have lights up here. So what were they actually afraid of?
Oh, that's true. That's a good point.
Well, we're going towards the main house. Ferris is going to keep his eyes on the barn.
Sure, absolutely.
Just kind of keep watch.
Okay. So as you guys are walking closer, you notice the front of the house, like I said, is lit. There's a couple of lanterns and things of that nature in that area. There is what you can kind of tell is probably the older of the gentleman that you had met previously. He's sitting on some kind of, looks like he's seated relatively comfortably, maybe asleep, kind of slumped over. He does have this long metal thing in his kind of askew in his lap. There's a large, maybe tannish colored lump of fur next to him that you guys see. As you continue getting closer, that lump of fur does kind of move and become kind of coalesce into a large, scraggly looking dog-shaped thing. And clearly it is alerting at some point in time to, and because you see the gentleman kind of startle awake a little bit and kind of like he's holding this thing that probably looks a little bit like a blunderbuss or some kind of like long gun. And he kind of startles awake and he looks out at you guys as you kind of step closer. That dog is maybe roughly like half the, whoa. Hey, thank you. My computer decided to act weird for a second. But the dog seems to like kind of be growling or kind of stiff, not necessarily recognizing this group of people coming out in the dark.
Woof. We're friends. We're returning with a job for your master. My name is
the dog
Ken.
kind of like hears the conversation of Kalen and kind of like, and then sits down.
Woof.
Oh, you guys made it. I wasn't sure if y'all was gonna make it back.
Slides the Rimmeraz head in front of him.
What the hell is that thing?
It's a Rimmeraz.
Oh, we killed that.
A Remo what?
They're a sort of large pest, one might say.
It was what was scaring your horses, and we slayed it for you.
Whoa, that's way bigger than I thought it was gonna be.
Same.
Us too.
Same.
Yeah.
That is fair.
Well, now he kind of takes his glasses off, rubs his eyes. Well, I guess then I owe you all some horses at a discount, don't I?
As was the deal.
That was the deal, and I stick to my deals. I completely understand. And y'all are still very dead set on going out in the dark of night.
We have a
Oh, yeah, we
large
took care of the problem.
Oh, there's bigger problems than that thing, I'm sure. But I
Maybe.
mean,
Hey, we'll deal with it too.
As it turns out, there's not many more bigger problems than that thing over there. And I pointed Thuris.
Oh, don't. I mean, he's fine.
No, he's totally
not
fine,
that I'm
but
not that I'm doubting y'all's capabilities. Clearly, I'm just saying that it's it's not exactly safe to go out for anybody, including clearly capable adventurers like yourselves, at night, in the dark, with awful things out there. But
reasonable.
I mean, that said, if you're dead set on it, I will get the horses ready for you. But I do encourage you and hope that you will listen to this old man to tell you that you should probably maybe stay the night and leave in the morning. But far be it from me to tell you what to do.
We appreciate the warning.
He's like, okay. You hear him under his breath. It's your funeral. As he turns around and walks away. And he kind of like
Won't be the first
opens the door, yells in, and you hear some rustling on the inside, and the younger man comes out, takes one look at this monstrous head on the just ceremoniously tossed on the ground, looks out at you all like wide eyes, like whoa. Okay. And they head over to the stables, and they begin to collect, do something, right? Are you guys going to follow, or are you staying where you are?
I'm gonna follow in there.
Yeah, we're gonna follow.
All right. So you follow these two gentlemen down over into the stables. It's not a long walk, obviously. And you're noticing that there's stables for all the horses have their own stable. There's roughly like 12 or so horses kind of lined up, all different colors, and they're all about the same size. And the kind of as they're kind of collecting like the tack and the saddles and all of the necessary kind of things that you would need to ride these horses. Did y'all have any particulars as far as what you were looking for, or just looking for standard equine fare here?
Standard equine fare, but I'm gonna go into the stables. Basically asking all the horses how they're feeling. Is anybody feeling any pains or sufferings? Things like that. Who's feeling energetic? Who's strong?
Who wants to go on an adventure?
Who wants to
go on an adventure? Like,
all right. You want to roll an animal handling for me? Or actually, animal handling will work.
Animal handling.
All right, so if we burn down the stables, then we can.
Oh my god, please.
That would be
There is stage in the doorway, by the way. He doesn't fully go in.
Okay, no problem. All right. So on your 12, there does not seem to be much of a response from them. They're mostly kind of like tired and like, very like, we're daylight animals. We don't really do so much with the nighttime stuff, right? None of them seem to give you the indication that there's anything that they're in any kind of suffering or pain. They all seem to kind of agree that they are well taken care of with their. So for those of you and the uninitiated in the horse speech, you will hear this kind of like random sounding neighing and that the puffing and that snickering and stuff like that. All these different kind of random noises. This random cacophony of noises that are clearly these horses talking to each other and to Kalen. And yeah, you get the general idea that they are well taken care of, and that none of them are particularly interested in like leaving, but they know that someday they all have to, because that's their job, right? And so they're like, they don't necessarily give you any one indication of like, I want to go or anything like that. It's kind of they're just horses hanging out. They're very content with their lives, but
it's just more to see if the guy's trying to stiff us on any kind of like horse.
Sure. Yeah, no, as far as you can tell, based off of the conversation that you're having with your equine fellows here, they do not seem to have any particular issues that would kind of alert you that there's something untoward going on.
Good news. Good news.
So yeah, So the kind of the older man is kind of watching all of this in this kind of like weird, like I know what's happening, but I don't understand fully what's happening because adventurers, right? And so he's kind of like waiting till it kind of dies down. He goes, "So everything okay?"
Yeah, just just talking to some new friends, see how they.
Making friends.
I try to make friends wherever I go.
Fair.
It's
So
strangely
you
true.
need
Yeah, you
Not
wouldn't
at
believe
all
what I had.
unsettling.
we need
Talk to a
five.
rat for
Five?
3 hours.
I'm
Four
fine.
horses.
How many?
Oh, right. He's like, "Oh yeah, you had that giant yak thing. I saw that."
Yes, kind of
Okay.
on cue, you hear Frapone like outside. Yes.
I love that.
Like Capone
All right.
has the face of Appa,
Oh,
like the big nose. Like, mhm.
So he kind of looks around. He kind of looks across the four of you who are clearly in market, right? And he kind of like walks over and grabs like one of the larger stallions, and then three of the kind of medium-sized horses. One is a brindle. One has like almost like a dot mark on its sides, and the other one has a cute white face. Okay. The larger stallion is mostly like a mottled brown, with a line of markings straight down the front, down its nose. It's like a blackish like line down his nose. Okay. This one's probably going to be best for our orcish friend. He's nice and sturdy. He'll be able to handle you without a problem. These three can handle just about the three of you without any major problems. Just a matter of deciding which one y'all want.
Sounds good.
And I believe the the agreed upon price was 20 gold each, right?
Yes, sir.
one
Yes,
moment.
sir.
Yes.
He
Could someone loan me 6?
I got you. Things over to Thros.
Well, actually, sir, as you can tell, the creature that we felled was definitely a lot larger than you thought and what we thought. And it was way more of a trouble than it was some little pest. So maybe you could work out a little bit better of a price for us because we did handle a giant problem for you.
Natheris, how much more money do you need?
If you broke, just say you broke, bro.
As a note, Thurs is still
I
slightly
am
smoking.
broke. But I'm just saying, we definitely had a tough time, so we should be compensated for our efforts.
We are.
This fine steed. Oh.
I'm going to roll
What?
persuasion to try to see if you'll lower it.
okay. Go ahead and make the roll.
Ooh, that's pretty
I take out my 20 and I hand him 20 while he's doing that.
Okay.
21.
All right.
Damn.
That's
I'm going to
pretty
ask him if he could do 15 per horse.
Usually I could get like between 30 and 50 for the horse plus the tack. So, I mean, you
But we
did.
did save a lot of your horses from being murdered.
I
We
I
can't know
understand.
that.
I understand. I get where you're going with this. I understand what you're doing, right? Hear me out. I'm already expecting to take a loss on this. I'm still giving you all. Because I can't send you off with horses without any of the equipment, and I was gonna be nice and throw that in anyway because you did this extra. Because otherwise, I would usually have to kind of charge a little bit more for that.
All right.
And So if you think about with regards to all the saddles and the tack and everything like that, I'll happily throw in some feed
That'd be
for
wonderful.
y'all. Because I know you mentioned that you were heading a ways. Where were you heading again?
South.
Generally,
So
yeah.
if you're heading south, I mean, you're going down to Dravenport. That's a long trip. I'm assuming that's, multiple days. It's going to be at least a couple of days before you reach the next town. So, I mean, you definitely want to make sure that your horses are taken care of. So I will happily throw in a week's worth of feed. And if you
Sounds
want,
good.
I'll even put in some food for y'all.
Oh, that's
Great.
even better.
Sounds great.
If
So
that
lovely.
Yeah.
works.
Yeah, that
That
works.
sounds great.
All right. Now, if you were willing to, let's say, hang out tonight and make sure that nothing else comes a knocking, that could be negotiated, right? Because I would have to then pay you for your time and trouble. But if you're still dead set on leaving tonight, then I think that seems, in my opinion, more than reasonable.
I mean,
Granted,
I don't think there's
I'm
any
still
harm in us
taking a.
staying around another few hours.
We should get going.
We should hit the road. Sarah's gonna go to the one with the cute little white face and get a vibe.
Okay. Go ahead and roll insight.
Okay. Inside
or animal handling, whichever you prefer.
17 animal handling.
Okay. So on a 17 animal handling, this horse definitely is standing upright, very relaxed. Definitely has kind of that droopy eyes of just having woken up a little bit. Because it is after dark, so they were being put to to go to sleep. But he's kind of like, there. He's not doesn't seem to be overly rambunctious or anything like that. He's just kind of okay, I'm here. I'm a horse kind of thing.
There is
She's
pays the
gonna-
man and checks out his horse too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll look over and check out Dot.
All right. The dotted one. Okay.
I'll let Dot know that we're not going to run too hard. We just, we'll take a little bit out and we'll get some rest because I know it's been a long day.
Okay.
I'll mutter that in horse
Mm-hmm.
to the horse.
Sure.
I'm
No,
gonna
there's-
go get a horse.
So you're
That
going
horse
to
over
the.
there. That's the one I'm getting.
That's the horse. That's my horse. I like him. We'll call him Ed. No, I'm kidding.
It's a pale horse for the guy with the gun.
I'm gonna name him Stu.
Ooh, I love it.
STEW.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, no.
No.
All right. So you guys have collected your horses. It takes a few minutes. It takes him a little bit of time to get everything together. But he puts the saddle blanket on. He puts the saddles on and the tack and all of the necessary things. He takes 2 saddlebags. He puts 1 saddlebag on one side, fills it with what is clearly horse feed and carrots to be able to give to them, and a couple of other things that are clearly designed for the horses. And then he takes puts another saddlebag on the other side, and says that once everything's all ready to rock and roll before you guys leave, he's going to go in and grab some stuff for you from the pantry or from the storehouse. So
That's good.
takes him and the other ranch hand, who ostensibly is his, you assume is his son, putting everything together for you guys. The younger gentleman walks over to Celeste. Did you want or need anything for
For Pawn?
goat?
Jack-
No, call
big
for
goat?
Pawn a goat.
For
Go.
pawn? Oh no, he's fine.
Oh, okay. So just got it. Okay.
I mean, if you have like carrots or anything with a good crunch.
Sure. He'll go and he'll collect some of the stuff. He'll make up a saddlebag. He'll kind of throw it over his shoulder. And he will then, once everything else is taken care of for the other 4 horses, he and the older gentleman will go inside and they'll kind of rummage around a bit. And they'll come out, and the other saddlebag is just filled with other stuff. There's like hard sourdough style breads. There's cured meats. There's like a thing of like what looks like hard cheese, stuff that is clearly designed for the road to last you a couple of days. Okay. The other gentleman comes out with a kind of like a small like basket with all the same kind of things for the rest of you and starts packing your saddlebags. Okay. All told, this takes about maybe an hour. Just getting everything together, making sure that it's all ready to go. He also packs like a brush and a couple of other like little things to help keep the horses clean. And all the while he's talking about making sure, and he's like, I don't know how often you have ridden horses or dealt with horses before, but you have to make sure you do this every day before you go to sleep. And he's kind of going down the list of things, kind of rattling stuff off, kind of pedagogically, right? Just kind of, this is rote memory for him. He's just telling you whether or not you know this, just as like a matter of course. And he doesn't at all stop for questions. He's just
Horse 101.
Yeah.
Literally horse care 101 in like 20 minutes.
Sure.
He is just going down this
Reasonable.
list. Okay. So, and then when you guys are all kind of ready to go, and he turns to you all and goes, last offer, just in case, if you wanted to stay.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. Thanks for the
Oh,
hospitality, but we'll be declining tonight.
thank you for the thing being dead. Hopefully that will keep this ranch safe for a while, and we don't have to deal with any other nonsense. But best of luck. All I can offer is stay on the road and don't get off the road.
Sounds reasonable.
Besides Lost Boys, what else is a problem?
That's enough of a problem.
Okay, that's what.
So
you're
you do
looking
know
for.
about those.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we encountered one, or well, we didn't encounter. We passed
Heard
a few
them.
of Yeah.
Yeah, don't get too close to them.
Nah.
Don't listen to them. They ain't real. They'll
That's
eat
what
you.
I said.
Go
Reasonable.
You can actually see that he, like, when you talk about it, he is actually like uncomfortable, right? Yeah, just stay on the roads. Don't get off the roads. Not at night.
Okay, thanks.
Understood.
So thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
All right. And with that, you
Well,
begin your way west.
Does anybody mind a little bit light? I know it's gonna get kind of dark. You guys need some light, or you guys good?
I'm good.
I'm okay.
Celeste would absolutely use her drift go to cast light because I don't think horses can see in the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
horses can't really
definitely
see in the dark.
can't.
So I'm gonna cast dancing lights
Okay.
and put an orb kind of in between us so that the horses can see out. And I mean, it's not super far.
Yeah.
It's about 10 feet from
I
each
mean-
light.
Yeah, my light, it has
Bless.
a bright for 20 feet and then dim for another 20. So I have a 40-foot
Yeah.
radius.
Oh, yeah, her light's bigger.
Yeah.
Okay. So between Celeste's orb of light and Kalen's smaller kind of dancing lights, do they just look like standard orbs, or how do they? Do you want to describe them? Do they have a trapping? Okay, if not,
I'm gonna make them little lanterns
love it.
and
Okay.
put them on the horse and put them like kind of put it on the horse
Sure.
so the horse can see around.
Great. All right. So
And
you
they're
got
all
these
dim,
little,
so it's not too bad.
All right. I love these. Like, you have these little lanterns floating around. Celeste, what is your magic look like?
She pulls out like a glass orb from her somewhere in a pocket, and it illuminates next to her, and it just sort of like hovers at about like for her eye level. So it just hovers, and as she moves, it just like
Follows
floats
along.
Yeah.
I love it. All right, great.
kind of gently bobbing as she, rides for Pone.
As she moves. All right.
Mhm.
So you guys are slowly but surely making your way into the darkness. Okay.
As
You
we're running
maybe
along,
get. I'm sorry.
as we're running along, I'm gonna turn to Celeste and go, "Hey, Celeste,
Mhm.
I know you bought some paint at the store the other day. What are you gonna use it for?"
Oh, I need to repaint my shield if we're gonna
Oh.
continue.
Hmm.
What is it? From Family Crest or something?
Yeah, I don't deserve to display it anymore, so I'm not going to.
Well, I don't know if you don't deserve to display it. You may feel that way, but
No,
we didn't do it on purpose.
we were given a
Our
great
family's honors
responsibility and we
have been
failed.
marred by this. I understand what she's doing.
Yes.
Fair enough.
The North has a tradition of honor, and
Mhm.
ours has been sorely sullied.
Mm.
I agree with you.
Whether it's our fault or not, it doesn't matter. Everyone believes it to be our fault, so we have to work to restore it.
Mhm.
That is true.
Exactly.
Until we figure this out, we're, well, for lack of a better word, we're the bad guys now.
Out of character, devil on the wolves. The bad guy.
A piece of baddies. A piece of baddies. I would say we ride out a little bit away from town and then maybe make camp.
Sure.
Yeah, sounds good.
That way the horses can get some actual rest.
Yeah, I mean, we
Yeah.
would probably have to make camp on the trail instead of in the woods like we should.
Mm.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I doubt anybody else is going to be out at night, so.
Probably
Anybody
not.
else out at night will be hunting us, so it'll be easy to see them.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
That is fair.
All right. So about how far out are you planning on going before
Well,
making camp?
Oh,
I mean, how far was the tree from the town?
The tree was about a mile or two.
a mile.
I mean, we could always technically make camp there.
No, I
Not
wouldn't.
the right direction.
No.
I don't think
No.
that's right,
I think we maybe travel for about if
2 or
it's
3
if
hours.
the sun is setting, yeah, I'd say like probably about 3 hours to make camp around
Yeah, the
midnight.
sun is definitely set at this point in time.
Yeah.
It is definitely dark out, right?
We should be able to
it
run
is
out till
pretty much
midnight.
dark by the time you left, and so that's why those lights were really important.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, and especially for Kaylin and Serafina, since you guys have both been you're from Eldara, so you're pretty familiar with this area. You know that it's probably about another 2 days ride straight west to the Eldarin forest line, right to the kingdom's kind of line, and that the area that you are going to is not directly west; it is southwest. So it will 100% require you to go off road. There are probably older roads that may have led to the destination, which was an old outpost down in the south. It's the southwestern corner of Cindervale and southeastern corner of Elvadara that is long since abandoned. Right. It was probably used last during the campaigns. So this was at least like 2 generations that this thing has not been used. But you do know, just again from your understanding of the area, that you will, depending on how you wanted to go, it is either going to take you about 2 days west and then maybe another day and a half directly south, or it's going to take you about an even 2 days if you were to go as the crow flies, or as close to it as possible.
And off the road.
Okay, that would of course mean off-roading.
Yeah.
Right.
We should probably travel off road during the day.
Exactly that. I was going to suggest that. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you. Sorry.
It's okay. All right.
Those
So you
damn
said
trees.
you guys are planning on going about 2 to 3 hours in the dark, right,
Mhm.
before making camp. Okay. So as you guys are walking, your horses are kind of doing their thing. Everyone other than Celeste, make me a perception check.
Ooh.
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 Is this site based?
Ooh la la.
No, this is feeling based.
Okay.
25.
Okay.
19 plus 6.
24.
Okay.
What is
26.
Oh, 24.
Wow. All right. You guys are all really aware of what's going on. You all notice the horses are the ones that are sensing something is slightly amiss, and so they are reacting, and you are able to sense the reaction that they seem to be pulling away from they're trying to like get close together, right? They are kind of like herding together and trying to like get to the middle of the road. Okay. Just for my own understanding, what do we have a general idea of kind of what the order is or how you guys are walking?
I think Celeste would be towards the front.
Okay.
I'm having light.
I'll
Yeah.
bring up the rear again.
Yeah, I think Sarah would also be towards the front, maybe
Towards the
behind
front.
Celeste.
Okay.
It was probably in the
I'm on middle. I have the best vision.
And you're maintaining the orbs.
I'm maintaining the
of that.
orb. I'm looking, and I'm also looking with my distance my vision distance is better.
Theirs has been as far to the road edge as possible, so he could basically stand overwatch in case something comes
Okay.
up. So.
Okay. So for Celeste, you get the psychic impression, right, from Frapone, that kind of makes you know that he is a little uneasy on going too close to the edge of the road. It's kind of one of those, like, he's like leaning towards as close to the center as of this space as possible. And again, for those of you, all of the horses do seem to like are veering in on each other to try and get as close as possible to each other. And any like trying to like get them to separate is definitely met with some
resistance.
Right.
I'm
If
gonna
you're going to
I'm gonna lean down.
forcing it, you can do so with an animal handling. But otherwise, if you let it happen, they are just going to like conglomerate themselves to the middle of the road.
I'm kind of gonna lean into them when they get closer and what's going on? You guys seeing things?
So you do get a response from a couple of them, and they tell you that they hear scary noises. Right? It's the we hear scary noises, we stay together.
Thank you for your wise decisions, and you start to look around and look out across the lines to see what we're seeing. Relay to everybody. It looks like we're not alone here. There's noises. The horses are being spooked by some noises out in the out and about.
There's one clasp his glaive and just starts staring into the darkness with his 120 dark vision.
Right? I'm like, there's on one side.
Yeah.
There's almost like Keelan's on the other. Keelan's like.
All right. So as our two resident night vision experts are scanning the darkness for potential issues, everyone, please make me a perception check, and this is a hearing check.
I also wanted to use Phantom Companion to summon my brother.
Okay. Great. Sure.
Perception.
So a pale, ghostly apparition appears at Nytheris' side. That is similar in its complexion, right, as a Laneshi. But it's just it's clear. It is very clear from the top down to his torso, down to just above the knee, and then it just becomes this wispy
Just fades.
dissipation, right?
Yeah,
as this thing floats at height, right next to him.
I'm gonna have it turn invisible and ask him to survey the area if he can.
Okay. All right. He will kind of give you the little
Yep.
and then he will shift into this translucent, and for a moment you can see him as you can almost see through him, but you can still see this like weird ghostly outline, and then that it also dissipates. Okay. How did everybody what did everybody get?
22.
23.
22. 23.
19.
A
You
2.
Oh my gosh.
2.
You want me to roll for him also?
Celeste is sleeping on for Bond.
I
No, I'll
think
take care of
she's
him.
so like when Nytheris summons his brother, I think she's just totally like snaps. Like her phone he's got this. He's on autopilot. She just snaps her attention to like there's just this like horrid
There's a ghost.
fascination. She's just like, I don't get
For
it.
me, Pete, I got a nat 20.
Okay.
Ooh.
29.
What's the total?
29.
Thank you. All right. So everyone but Celeste, who is completely enamored by the concept of this.
Morbidly fascinated. He's like,
Morbid
it's a ghost.
fascination.
I'm gonna hit it with my hammer.
Morbid fascination with the apparition.
Danny Phantom.
He's a phantom.
You all hear kind of out in the darkness to your left the sound of what sounds like a child crying.
Oh, Lost Boy, ahoy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're gonna
Yep, we're gonna
move
keep
the fuck
on
along.
going.
How close to
I'm
the sun?
gonna send one of the orbs to the edge of the thing.
As far as you
That
can
work?
let it go.
Yeah, it can go about 20 feet. And I mean,
Yeah,
it's
this
still
thing
within
is
my
not-
vision, but
This thing is not within 20 feet of you. This thing
all
definitely,
right, that's good.
like,
So
you
bring
can
it back.
hear that the sound is like kind of echoing a little bit based off of the distance. So it's a ways away. It is clearly not close to the road, but it is definitely, I would say it's probably about maybe your best guess 150, 200 feet. So it's close enough
Sounds
to
good.
be like potentially a problem if you got off the road, but it seems as though, as far as you can tell, getting closer to the road, like staying on the road, it doesn't seem to be moving. Okay. So as you ride by this thing, you definitely hear it. At some point in time, Celeste, even you hear this thing. It is crying. It seems to be like making, these sounds of like help. Right? I'm
Are you
lost.
my mommy?
What?
Are you my mommy?
Oh no!
Oh no.
How
Right.
could you leave me? Plus is like,
Where am I supposed to go?
Yeah.
Boo hoo.
Oh no! Big sad.
It's so dark.
I guess that's what the
I'm
lost boys sound like,
scared.
huh? We don't have
Shut
those
up.
in
You're
our
not
forest.
fooling anybody.
We don't really have these in our forest. Huh. It's new. It's different. I'll take out my journal. I start jotting down notes about these lost boys.
Like what they're
Okay.
saying and stuff. Yeah.
But yeah, like the things that they're saying, like common, if they keep repeating the things over and over, I'll just like write down what they're saying to keep note
Sure.
of that.
Are now that I can hear it, are their cries like very general, like just being like, I'm scared and hungry, please help, I'm so sad, or like, okay, gotcha. So they're just like
Yeah,
generic,
they're
like,
they
gotcha.
seem to be very generic, and they do seem to be very they do kind of have a pattern,
Sure.
right? And the longer you listen to them, you do notice that they do have a pattern. It's
No, they
usually
sound-
about 5 to 6 different phrases that it'll say.
Got it.
And then it'll kind of begin repeating it, but it won't be in the same order.
Gotcha.
So it's
But
these
it's not-
5 or 6 phrases, I'm scared. I don't, where is everybody?
It's dark. Yeah.
I can't find my mom. Things of that nature. Just
What a baby.
they're designed again to, clearly capture the unwary,
Mhm.
and capture their attention.
Get some new material.
Just like heckling these ghosts.
Sorry,
babies.
heckling
Heckling the
lost boys.
monsters.
Try something
Great idea.
else.
Let's heckle
Jared.
the
Use a different
monsters.
voice.
There is.
Use a different
I do
voice.
wonder if he could intimidate them into shutting up.
You can try.
Just roar back at them.
Can I try?
You could try.
They might be immune to intimidation. You never know.
You never know.
Never know.
Shut
Oh
up.
my god. So that's a 25
That's funny.
intimidate. As there is just like you hear this guttural growl kind of start in the base of his chest, then kind of ripple up into his throat, and then he just roars into the night, and it just echoes all around them. It sounds like a very angry and very tired grizzly bear.
Okay. Do me a favor. Roll a wisdom save, please.
Sure.
Oh no.
You get a +4 because you're near me.
Yay.
That is true.
Yeah,
18.
friendship.
Yay,
18.
friendship. 18.
Yay.
So it goes silent for a moment. And then all you hear is, "Don't forget us." And it's a voice you recognize.
They're psychic.
Hmm.
Thurs's response is actually, "Oh, they're psychic." I hate that.
Yeah.
And he cracks his neck.
Oh, great.
Great.
Why did
That's
you
the worst.
hurt us?
If you remember,
So
he
is
doesn't know he did.
it
Now only Thurs is hearing this part, right?
only if there is
No,
a-
you're all hearing this.
Oh.
Are they all?
Oh,
Are they
no.
voices
All-
that we know, like each of us,
No.
or it's the same voice?
You all hear the same voice.
But it changed.
However, but it has changed,
Come on.
and it
Hmm.
sounds female.
Looks like they took your advice, Netheris. They got new material.
Hey, I mean, the ghosts adapt too, you know.
Fascinating.
Is your brother back yet?
I'm gonna try to telepathically talk to him. Like it's up to 100 feet.
Okay. You can feel his presence in your head.
I asked him, "Do you see anything close?"
They're not close,
Okay.
but they're a problem.
Will they? Do you know if they'll come at us if we antagonize them, or are they going to stay in their spot?
They don't seem to move. Hard to tell. I've never encountered these before.
Yeah, from my knowledge, they don't. They wait for wait for you to come to them to trap you. They lie in wait. And they seem to avoid
Reasonable.
the main road. They don't really seem to leave the forest, it seems.
I do wonder, do they avoid the road, or does the road avoid them?
That's too deep, man.
You were always the thinker.
Oh, good.
Thuris doesn't stop growling after they start trying to antagonize him. It's not
Okay.
a loud one, but everybody
It gets worse.
just constantly.
They're not. They don't seem to be within close distance to us. They seem pretty distance out. So as long as we stay from them, we're probably good. From what I know, they lie in wait for you to get to them.
Mhm.
But I haven't really encountered one just from my studies of the spooky sort.
Well, I guess we should keep going.
Yeah, it's best to ignore them.
I have a question about the female voice. Pete, you said that we recognized it.
Thoris
No.
Recognize it. Okay.
Thuris recognizes it.
Thuris
You
recognizes
notice that it's a distinctly female voice. It still sounds like a child to you, but it definitely takes on a more female timbre.
it. Okay.
Thoris specifically recognizes this voice.
Sure.
So as you guys ride off, it still kind of seems to be, it doesn't seem to be moving, so the sound dopplers and kind of moves away, right? You guys continue for a little bit further, and a similar situation happens this time more on your right. But this one's voice is automatically just that same female voice. Still running. Typical.
Are we being followed?
Can I make a vibe check on Therese?
No,
Sure.
most likely a new one.
You can do
Do
inside.
they share a hive mind?
Like
Oh,
like
well,
I said,
something to intentionally block you.
like I said, they sit in wait, right?
What'd you get?
What'd you get, Celeste?
All right.
You got a what?
7.
I rolled a 10 on my thing, so he seems very stoic. Obviously annoyed, but like
Sure.
not unbothered.
He definitely seems annoyed, but he does not seem to be like taking the bait.
Sure.
Right.
Sure.
So how far does this forest stretch out over here? Do you guys know? Look at
How
Caitlin.
deep is it?
We are at least
From-
2 days away from our destination.
Yeah.
Yeah, but does that mean the forest is 2 days wide, or is it?
Oh,
That means we're 2 days away from the edge of the forest.
Edge of the
Now
forest.
we're on flatlands.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, remember, you guys are mostly on flat lands.
Yeah.
Right.
we're gonna get to the
Forest
forest in 2 days.
is where you're going. This is all. Most of this has been shredded. Right. This is all previously
Grassy Midwest grass.
It's grass. Yeah, it's Midwest rolling hills because it was previously generation and generation and generation of battlefield.
Oh, I assumed it was like a forest. It's not really a forest.
No. It is
No.
it's effectively a plain with
Oh.
kind of like a pockmarks of these like maybe little copses of trees, but no
Okay.
big forest. The big forest is far to the
Oh, okay,
west.
okay. It's like a
That
plain.
makes this
and you
very
start- you
dark.
definitely can't see it. It's just
That makes
very,
things very, very dark.
far. Yeah.
yeah, very dark,
'Cause
very
it's
far,
just-
which also kind of makes it weird that these voices seem to be traveling as far as they are. And
That
they're echoing, right?
because they shouldn't have anything to really echo off of on the open plains.
Right.
So the echo, that means the echo is in our heads. It means they're in our head making this noise.
That is correct.
Hmm.
If you just ignore them, they'll go away eventually. Or they'll just keep talking. You just gotta ignore it.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they're going to continue.
Oh yeah, they try very hard.
I mean, most animals or beings will try their best to capture their food or prey.
Yeah.
It sucks, but it's just the way of nature.
All right, so you guys continue on your pathway, staying respectfully towards the roads, right?
Oh, yes,
not
definitely.
veering off. And you get yourselves about that 3 to 4 hour mark. And you can definitely tell that there's some tiredness amongst the horses, right? So you, when are you planning on making camp? And how are you planning on making camp?
I think it was
Middle
at
of the road.
Middle of the road, baby.
Yeah, middle of the road.
Middle of the road.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, we'll do middle of the road.
Yep.
Okay.
We'll keep
We
the
want to
horses
light a
nearby.
fire.
Yeah, get a fire, and then we'll sleep in shifts so we can always have somebody
Yep.
pay attention.
I'll take the first shift. Sleep isn't a thing that I really need, so I can take the first shift.
I'll
Perfect.
take,
As
I'll
need be.
take the second or the third since I can see in the darkness.
I'll take third. I also don't really need to sleep.
I'll take whatever anybody doesn't want.
Perfect. I will sleep
I'll,
through the night.
I'll summon.
You guys
I'll
got this.
summon
There's nothing.
Amrock.
There's nothing to worry about. People talk
I'll,
about
tell-
ghosts, and you think they are ghosts. It's just your minds are.
I think Celeste is broken, guys.
But just in case, if we're being superstitious about it, she'll take out her rod and she'll illuminate it so the glow of the hammer of the warhammer head, it shines for 30 feet diameter and radius, and it is daylight.
Yeah.
Specifically. So she
All right.
she
So
just
there's
pulls out her pocket, son, and
I don't think humans can sleep in the daytime, Celeste.
what?
How is anybody going to sleep if it's so bright out?
You close your eyes.
I can
She
sleep
has a
anywhere.
she has a point.
There is
Not wrong.
himself a place to curl up and have his nightmare.
I'll tell Amrock to guard the horses,
Okay.
to stand guard with the horses.
Mm-hmm.
By now, speak with animals is worn off, so I can't talk to the horses. I don't know if I'm casting it again. I could. Yeah, I'll just tell Amrock to guard the horses and make sure nothing goes near them, and should anything goes near them, to alert me. As I'll sit down with my back to the light and just I guess would be the dramatic druid stare,
Mm-hmm.
where I'm alert
That
but not
middle
alert.
distance.
It's
that
that
middle
it's
distance
that
there.
yeah. It's that alert but not alert sleep that elves do.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I'm like
Trancing.
trancing.
Okay. Sounds
I'm
good.
gonna sleep until somebody wakes me up.
All right.
Yeah, same.
Sarah's
So,
gonna just meditate.
So Seraphina is going to go into her meditative state. Kaylin's going to kind of go into that like semi-alert state that the druids do. Thuris, I'm assuming, is going to conk out. Okay. Nytheris and Celeste also go to sleep.
A long rest so I can get my hit points back.
Yeah,
That's fair. That's fair.
third would be good for him. Actually, he might as well sleep between Seraphina and I. He can probably sleep through the night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Actually, everyone can probably sleep through the night with Seraphina and I.
I'm cool with that.
No.
That is entirely up to you how you guys want to handle it. All right.
Mhm.
However, for those of you who are not sleeping, please make me a perception check.
Oh no!
If you are in that twilight state, we're going to make that perception check with disadvantage.
Double oh
Because you
no!
have,
Do I make it with disadvantage?
I'm sorry?
If you have advantage, do I get George? Is it just normal?
Yes. So if you have advantage, otherwise it becomes normal.
Also, does
Cool.
Celeste
Should I make it with disadvantage then if I'm meditating?
Perception, no.
Damn.
Yes, because you're only partially paying attention to your surroundings.
Gotcha. Okay.
Uh,
Perception, that's 19.
22.
Okay. Well done. All right. So as far as you can tell, for the most part, there's very little happening for the first few hours. Okay. It's so let's see. You left around dusk. You rode for about 4 hours, so it's probably about midnight-ish, right? As it moves past the witching hour, you can definitely you do hear kind of like vague noises out in the darkness, but it's hard to really tell whether it's some kind of animal or some other kind of creature, but it doesn't seem to want to get too close to the light.
Mhm.
Are you intending to let the other three sleep through the night, or and staying out, or are you
I'll do
going
the
to
4
leave any of them up?
hours. I'll do my 4 hours because as long as I'm in the trance, I'll be fine. I get a full rest.
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
So I'm going to ask both of you to go ahead and make me one more roll with disadvantage, and then I'm assuming once you are actually fully conscious, go ahead and make it as normal.
Ooh,
Uh,
5s. 11.
so 13, and then 13s.
Okay. Great.
Lucky number 13s.
All right. So we have an 11 and a 13. Sounds good.
Oh,
You definitely continue to hear some like weird sounds out in the darkness. You don't hear any more. You kind of found a place that you didn't hear, right? Any kind of like calling,
Lost boy songs.
right? But you definitely do hear kind of like what sounds like shuffling in the dark, right? So maybe like
see.
dust moving around. Maybe might be a small animal. Hard to really tell. Okay. And then go ahead and make me the check as with normal, please.
Eight.
23.
All right. So Seraphina is navel gazing, and that's okay.
I'm just waking her up. That's
You're
why.
doing your best.
This is
You're doing your best.
I'm waking her up at this moment.
Yeah.
So this is after the first 4 hours, right? So
Yes.
I'm about to like not. I'm gonna be fully rested, and she's about to not wake up.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Kaylin, because you've kind of positioned yourself in such a way to keep the light at your back. You do notice that. So there's definitely some noises coming from inside the camp, but there's definitely other noises coming from outside the camp, right? And for a brief moment, you're pretty sure you saw like a similar flicker of light in the distance that reminded you of Nytheris's companion, but it was like off yonder, right? Kind of like this movement off far the horizon, and then it just dissipates, right? So there's definitely movement out there. Mm-hmm.
When I go to rouse Seraphina, Sarah, just letting you know that there are other beings out in the wild. While they're not making any noise in terms of the cries, they are definitely moving. Also, I think that there is maybe having problems because now that I'm close to the camp, I can hear the noises that Thuris is making. I also think Thuris may have problems. He's twitching in his sleep.
there's two separate growls periodically.
Oh no, it's even worse.
He's tossing and turning, and every now and then he says, "Sophia, no, Sophia, stop."
That must be something from his past.
Must be.
Thuris, do me a favor, make me a wisdom check.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Just a check. Not a save.
Oh no.
No, it's gonna be a check for now.
Okay. Wisdom. I rolled a nat 1, so that's a 4. Bring it. Let's go.
All right.
Okay.
So
Wait,
everybody
does Celeste's
who's
aura still work when she's asleep?
everybody
Yes,
who's
it's
sleeping,
always on, but
please
it's a
make
check
me a
for us.
wisdom saving throw. Thuris, you are doing that with disadvantage.
Everybody add +4.
Oh no, he's rolling the opposite of last week.
16.
Oh yeah.
I rolled a 2.
Oh
I knew it. He got rid of all of his good rolls in combat.
With a +4, that's a 9.
no. Oh no.
Okay. Okay.
I'm
Celeste, how'd you
excited.
do?
18.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Nytheris?
16.
Okay. All right. So I'll handle our two beauty sleepers first. Okay. You, for the most part, have a relatively restful night.
Oh.
And it definitely seems like you're able to get the vast majority of the night's sleep. The only thing is that just before you wake up, you do have a nightmare that of the time that you dealt with the king's death, right? You kind of relive that moment. You have that, you feel it all kind of rush back onto you. This is the first time that you have been out in the wilds again, and you're not exactly, the first night it was probably shocking, right? Now it's definitely like you've had a chance for your mind to be able to process what all you all have just been going through for the last couple of days, and it all kind of comes crashing in on you. Okay. So in a few moments you'll be able to role play that as you guys wake up. However,
Let's go.
You are in the cave. Your hands are bloody. You see a group around you, and you're looking at a familiar face, and that familiar face is just covered in what looks like blood, and you see the sparkle of your glaive shining out behind her. And she looks at you, and with the exact same voices you've been hearing all night goes, "I can't believe it was you." Dawn breaks.
Okay.
Kaylin and Seraphina, you have been up for most of the night. It's been dark. It's been quiet. Mostly there's been some random noises here and there, but nothing of major import. You notice that right around dawn, just before the sun starts to peek up, you see the clouds starting to make their usual change of color. And you notice that all three of your companions are definitely fitful in their sleep. The one who seems to be the most restless, however, is I'll let you guys decide in what order you wish to rise.
I think as the first rays of the sun break, I think Celeste is immediately up, and she slept Ferpone was laying on the ground, and she slept just sitting up, arms crossed, back against him. Her eyes open, and she's up pretty immediately. And there's not much camp to break down, so she just make sure everything is fitting properly, adjust herself, starts adjusting. She's just all right, we're awake, let's start the day. She just gets rolling.
I think Sarah's just going to keep an eye out on Thuras, with me and Kaylin hearing everything that happened last night.
Yeah.
To keep a careful eye on him.
Okay. Sounds good.
I'm just basically laying on my back and chilling out until we start to head out or something. I'm just remembering the scene in my head.
Okay.
There jumps awake. He can just and he starts looking around, kind of wild-eyed again, and then he kind of shakes it off.
Every single person who's awake and has their eyes open. So Nythera, since you're kind of doing the I'm awake but I refuse to open my eyes move, right? So Seraphina, Celeste, Kaylin, please go ahead and make me a perception check.
Sure.
I got a nat 1, so it's a 7.
Okay.
Oh,
I got an 8.
Oh, I rolled worse than Celeste.
17 plus 4? No, we don't get a plus 4, right?
No,
Do we get a plus 4?
It's not a save.
Or is it only it's not save?
No,
Okay, so
only on
17.
save.
17.
Okay. So definitely on a 17. He, as Thuris pops bolt straight up at, like, looking, and he looks right at you. His eyes are pitch black, like no whites in the eyes. It's pure black, and then they almost, like, you see the black recede back into his iris as he blinks, and then he's like looking around.
You good there, Thuris?
I'm fine.
As I lay there on the ground, is this a common occurrence every morning?
Huh.
What'd you say there?
Most.
It happened yesterday, so that's why I asked. So we ready to go?
Guess we'll keep an eye on that, and you let us know when you need help with that, if at all.
It's just nightmares. I'm fine.
Fair.
I think Sarah, as a fellow person who has been plagued with dark thoughts and voices in the head, feels a sort of protectiveness or like a compatriot with Thuris. And Sarah's not a very vocal person, but will like give him a little extra ration at breakfast and like make sure that he's tidy and like do a little prestidigitation so that he's not as sweaty. So yeah.
Gonna prestidigitate the night away.
Yeah.
And Kalen's back to like the hair is clean, go over to the horses, tend to the horses, clean them off, like brush off the night and the dew, make sure they're warm and fed. Talk to them. Well, not talk to them, but assure them, and without talking horse, that they're good horses and they're strong, and we thank them for their service. Kind of.
Okay.
Thuris gets ready and checks his coat.
Okay. As people are starting to, as you all break up camp, Nytheris, do you open your eyes?
Yeah, I'm gonna get up and dust myself off, roll my bed up, and go. All right, I'm ready to go.
You hear in your ear. You hear right next to your ear. You're so lazy.
It's fine.
You're making them do all the work.
Hey, I had my fair share of doing all the work when I was going through stuff too. It happened. I'll do my fair share eventually. I used a lot of my magic to help bring down that monster. I was tired.
You definitely hear him talking to himself.
That's brilliant.
Sarah just rolls her eyes.
So you break up camp, and
we're gonna check the weather.
Okay.
Like,
Okay. Go ahead and make me survival.
The Druidcraft. Well, Druidcraft.
Okay.
It predicts the weather for the next 24 hours. It's like it's either going to be a golden orb for clear skies, cloud for rain, falling snowflakes for snowflakes, and so on and so forth. But it's just a small kind of like just to see what we may be heading into.
Sure. As far as you can tell, it seems to be a relatively calm day. It's kind of like a hazy gold, so maybe like cloudy, right?
Cloudy,
nothing that's unmanageable.
Sounds reasonable. Look around, make sure that the horses are taken care of at that point.
Sure. So you break down camp, and you are getting your bearings, figuring out what you're looking, where you're looking for. You can definitely see down far out in the western distance. You can see like the tree-covered mountains of Eldara, kind of in this strange dawnish haze. That because again the sun is coming from behind you, so you can almost see the vibrant colors in these little speckles far away, right? because you're definitely like a long way away, but because
The
this
mountains are
area is relatively flat, you can kind of see this slope of, kind of very far in the distance. For obviously, as you're looking kind of around, you'll notice that this kind of line goes as far as the eye can see north and south. And then you can kind of see this trail, which you kind of in the dark, it was hard to tell. It felt like you guys were going just forward the entire time. But you actually notice now that this road kind of veers in this kind of weird river-like circuitous path. Okay. Something that even though you may have walked this road before, again, only maybe a week ago now at this point, you may not have even really noticed that it was as meandering as it is. Which, again, given your experiences at night, may give you some insight into why that might be.
Yeah.
So we should make good time during the day. Turn to everybody. Looks like we should have clear skies, and we should probably stock up, pack up, and move out.
Yeah,
Yep,
ready to
ready to
go.
go.
Yep.
That's either Mary, but it's not me. It's either Mary or me.
That's me.
All right. So are you headed down the road or are you headed into the wilderness?
Road.
We could cut through.
Well, if we take the wilderness, we'll be out of it by the time it gets dark again.
Can we make the trees by midnight? By light, by darkness?
Certainly try.
I think we're a little ways out from the forest edge. It's still another day or so until we reach Eldara.
Well, we're not going to get there any faster.
Familiar with this area,
it.
want to make a survival check? You may do so.
Yeah, let me check my survival here, because I should be able to do this.
13.
Okay.
Do they roll at advantage because they know the area?
Ooh.
I have a decent survival. Perhaps I could do a help action to give somebody advantage.
You can help each other. That's true.
Also a 13.
Okay.
When you roll another die, I'm going to give the help action.
I'll do it.
Yeah,
There you go.
might be higher than
I
me.
got a nat 20.
Perfect.
Wow.
I mean, I ended up
All
getting a 21, so it didn't matter.
Oh, so it's 22. Yeah.
Perfect. So between the conversation between between all of you who have helped each other and kind of talking through it, you have a pretty good understanding that it's probably going to take approximately 2 full days of riding at the current speed. Right, at just base walking speed, it would take you about 2 days to get there. If you really pushed it, you could probably make it there in like a day and a night. But it's going to probably take you, like if you just went sun up to sundown and you didn't stop more than necessary, you're probably looking at 2 full sun up to sundown travels to get there.
I'm on the diagonal.
On the diagonal, correct. If
Yeah.
you go down the road, it's going to take you 2 days to get down the road, and then you're going to have to still spend about a day cutting south.
I understand. Okay.
And
The
that
best
will
option,
definitely be off the road at that point.
Yeah. Okay.
we
We have to ride with the
so
day.
if we go directly to our destination from here, I mean, as straight as we can, we will have to stop at some point before we get to the forest line. My only concern with that is we maybe be set on when the night comes. Because last night I did see flashes of spirit-like creatures in the night.
We could, if we push the horses as much as we can throughout the day and make that diagonal charge and take the road at night. I think, we could, take the road once it gets dark and, take shifts, see, walk as much as we can at night, run as much as we can at day. I think we can make it in a day and a night.
Yeah.
I wonder if we can ignore exhaustion and push the creatures. I've never fed. It's like mumbling out loud. I've never fed a horse a good berry.
Well, fascinating idea. I suppose we just get going and maybe we'll find a good place to stop along the way. And if not, maybe the answer will be to continue.
Adventure calls. I like your style, Celeste.
Sure.
All right.
That's a way to think about it.
As adventure does call, our intrepid adventurers veer left out off the road and towards their destination. And we will tune in next time on The Broken Crown.